Lock triceps. Yeah, tuck chin. Good, down slow. Okay, now 5-second eccentric. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just touch the ground and go. Good. See how you had that little seesaw? Eliminate that this rep.
Yep.
Really keep them hips where they need to be. Triceps. Good, much better. Good. Good, rack it.
I like your bar.
That's right. Big breath. Fill your lower back up. Arch. Big breath, fill your lower back up with air and your sides. So just think about lower back and sides. Your stomach's going to do what it's going to do. You don't need to think about it. So brace through your sides and your lower back. Yeah. Now down slow. Speed. Better. Lock those knees out. Good. Lock your triceps. Good. How's that feel?
It feels trying to get the snappiness in the lockout feels like a lower back weakness is the reason it's not happening.
Yeah. See, for me, what I'm seeing is you are disconnecting with your glutes. That's why lockouts are getting sloppy. So on the descent, I think you're thinking lower back, lower back, lower back, lower back, where what I would just as something to think about is your descending and ascending is glutes, 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 glutes. So for you, you know, for someone else, I would give a different cue. Yeah. Your back and upper back is already strong. Don't need to think about it. It's your lower body that is much more of a, you know, you're missing a lot of movement over the years. So having a good connection. So what I want you to do is we're going to take a little bit more rest, but in between, I want you to hop on that back extension machine.
Yep.
And the way that we're going to perform that is you don't use your lower back. You're just going to squeeze your ass like all mad, and you're going to find that you're actually able to control your upper body with that relationship. So all I'm trying to do is connect your brain to your glutes, so then when we go hit a deadlift, we'll only do 3 or 4 until you get it, jump straight off, and then we'll deadlift, and we'll just do 3. 6 reps overall, you normally do 5, but yeah, just want to get your brain connected to your glutes, and you're probably going to find that lockouts are snappy. Yeah, look, and yeah, even Ed Cohen, the godfather of powerlifting, he's like, oh, I still change my technique now. And that comes down to one of those things that's like, you know, you hit a PR. We go, okay, great, you hit a PR. We're not going to keep doing what we were doing. We're going to look at where that broke down, and then we're going to basically accessorize that weakness so we can build that up for the next block, and then you'll hit that, and you'll find that after that, something else will need coming up to match. It's a constant state of kind of breaking down. So with this one, lots of pressure through your toes. Yep. Bend over, man, probably get rid of your belt real quick. Yeah, and you're going to bend over, and all you're going to do is squeeze the absolute buggery out of your glutes. Don't even think lower back. Yeah, just glutes. Bend over a little.
What about the descent?
Just go slow. We'll get 2 more, a little bit further down. You want to think deadlifting angle. Yeah. And just 1 more. All glutes, just squeeze them and come up. Good, now let's deadlift. Do you get a good squeeze through there? Good.
I was able to mentally activate there.
Yeah, yeah. All right, lock triceps, tuck chin, glutes.
Felt better.
Yeah, down slow. Glutes, 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 glutes. Driving through, pushing through, much better. Perfect. Yeah, drive those glutes through. Good. Drive forward. Yeah. So the idea is when you watch mine back, and it sounds crude, but I'm basically trying to really ram someone in front of me.
Yeah.
That's the cue. Like think about as you're deadlifting, you got to try and keep that in.
What do you reckon, Arch?
It's not particularly helpful, Archie.
Yep, you good?
Archie, get down.
You good? That's good.
Archibald. Archie. Down you wee shit. But yeah, I think deadlift, squats, they're very technical lifts, and people, put it this way, apart from stance width and grip width, it's the only thing that is up for discussion here based on someone's anatomy and probably chin position. Some people do really well with the chin up. Some people don't. For guys who are quite bulky like us and up top and arm wrestlers, I've found across the board tuck chin provides more room through my kind of thoracic outlet and through my clavicle to be able to drive and stabilize my upper body. But yeah, you will note though, this work, just so you don't get wigged out, it's gonna feel like you're not gonna be able to go as heavy right now. It's one of those things where you have to learn something new, dip, and the potential is much greater later on because like you're pulling all back and you can pull 162 pretty much entirely with your back, which is a great starting point. When we start adding leg drive and glutes back into it, then that will very easily push over 200 kilos. But yeah, back extensions might be good to do in your warm up, just light, and really try to continue encouraging that relationship between your glutes and your upper body. It's almost frustrating, isn't it? Right, so we're going to ditch the slow eccentrics for your last two working sets. But by no means are we sloppy on the eccentric.
Is it a touch and go or is it put down and pick up?
Look, if you were powerlifting, I would say reset, because you're not. This is really just about building muscle in a compound movement. Touch and go, but don't, I'm hesitant to say touch and go because it can get very sloppy very quick, where I want you like literally just touching. People kind of dump it, they lose position, then yank from that shitty position. So it's like, if you're gonna do touch and go for all 5 reps, you do it in one breath and you are just kissing the ground.
Gotcha.
Or if you need to breathe, you reset, basically, and you do the whole thing again. Lock those triceps. Good, keep them flexed. Lighter touch, more control on the eccentric. Perfect. Keep that bar close. Drive your hips through. Much better. Last rep was perfect. Last rep was perfect. Knees, shoulders, everything locked out right where they should be. All right, that was good.
All right, final set. Let's make it a good one.
Last set, best set. That last rep of yours where you locked that out, you drove your hips through, locked your triceps, it was perfect. Triceps, chin, lower back, drive hips through. Yeah, drive them through a little bit sooner. Good. As soon as that gets past your knee, drive through. Now. Good. Yeah, good. One more. Good. Now, a thing to take note of, much like Sebastian says, you want to be lifting the weight the same way you're going to lift your heavy weight. Now, that comes with a caveat. The caveat is you descend the same way that you are going to lift your heaviest weight. But on the concentric phase, I'm trying to be as fast as I possibly can. So with this lighter weight, yeah, it's neurologically taxing still. Even though it's lighter, it's because we're really making it pop. And that's tiring. Feeling a little bit clearer?
Yeah.
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 So really, I think the biggest takeaway here was driving your hips through. Your shin position's good, your back angle's good.
Flexing of triceps, I really need to remind myself of that.
Yeah, it's a big one.
But yeah, the driving hips through, activating glutes as hard as I can, as early as I can.
Yeah. I'm going to run you through a subscap drill now and a low trap drill.
Okay.
And it's going to light you up.